up. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your boy, Big Phil Speaks. And this is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. My lovely co-hosts will be in the building. Un momento or in a few momentos. Por favor. You hear me? Okay, got that there. Boom. In the building. Uh-huh. Uh-oh, did I forget to change the jump? I forgot to change it. Hold up. Way. Yeah, I got to change that. She gonna let me change it or what? Oh, I gotta push edit. Duh. 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Made a little error. Read all about it. All right, we goody like the mob. I had to change the episode on that. Again, it's your boy Big Phil Speaks, and this is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. We're in the building. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. That part, everything dead. Oh, that's Danny. I see you. True Gamer, GMG, Good Money Gang in the building. Simply Nate, you better be on your way. Huh? Oh, la la is in the building. Ooh la la, I'm sorry. Naomi Jones, you know what we on. It's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Come on over to the good YouTube. Big Mike is right there. It's pinned right there. Let's see who in the building. Huh? Starting off early, Donnell G. Good morning. Good Money Gang. We in the building. Cassie K, what's goody like the mouth? Listening from the gym. And look, have at it. Night Rider. Southeast Slim. Good Morning Gang. Home Team. GMG. You know what it is. Southeast Slim he is. He's in the building. Huh? Uh-oh, Mr. Rich is in the building, in the bullpen. You feel me? Afro-Latina bringing blessings upon blessings. Vino Diva, good morning to ye. Huh? Stop capping. Phil ain't sending me the live today because I was clowning this. Nah, I won't be tripping off that. Stop capping. Everything good. Everything good. Salute, Young Dreads. Good Money Gang. We in the building this Monday morning. Listen, I'm operating on for a couple hours. Huh? Hey, to one of y'all, come on over to the good YouTube. That boy Equal. Come on over to YouTube. Major Look. Salute, Harlem World. Listen, we in the building. As you come through the door, hit that thumbs up like you shooting a 4-4. Just knock it down. Hit that notification, that subscribe button if you're new to here, and hit that notification bell like bing, so you know anytime we go live with the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, Feel the Love Fridays, or anything else I drop on the good YouTube. That part there. It don't take a whole lot. It's free. It's free to support. It don't cost you nothing but a millisecond to hit that. It don't take but a second. You feel me? So don't be shy. Come on through and do what you need to do. China First is in the building. Talk Life Media, a.k.a. Bugatti, is in the building. Huh? Did I even go to sleep? Definitely. When you was in there, not your normal Carlo, you was in there, huh? Like peeking. You was like, okay, I see what's going on here. Listen, I know after this, I'm going night. You feel me? We definitely had a little fun on the late night. Definitely had some fun. It was all in fun. I'm glad y'all enjoyed yourself. That's what it's about, having some good fun, good humored fun. You know what I'm saying? No bullshittery, a couple of laughs, you know. Golden Tea's in the place to be. Hey. Tracy T, she done came in the door waving the 4-4. What's goody like the mob? Ain't nobody had me laughing heavy. They had me laughing heavy. That was about it. That was about it. Thank you, Stop Capping. Definitely a dope live. You know what I'm talking about? When we was over on Jazz Joint, then over on it's definitely a dope time. Good peoples, good fun, good laughter. No bullshiggery. No real bullshiggery. Oops, I had something in my face. Something in my face. Pause. You sleepy too, Vino Diva? Wake your ass up. I'm up. You got to be up. You feel me? Danny B in the place to be. Good morning to ye. Listen, it's the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Y'all know what I like to say. Share the live with 1 to 7 of your friends, your compadres, hell, your enemies, cans and them, whoever. Listen, we want to menage with the world. Get that algorithm bubbling. You hear me? The Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Waiting for my co-host. She's in traffic. You know what I'm talking about? She might be getting the boogies out of her eyes, the drool out the side of her mouth. But she'll be here shortly. Listen, she'll be here shortly. HR, you know, take your time, HR. You know, she goody like the mom. She'll be all right. Did you send me your number yet? You talking to me, Bugatti? If you talking to me, nah, Shout out to T. Shout out to the homie T Boots. Shout out to the homie T Boots, man. Listen, he gave it his effort, tried to get it, shoot his shot, tried to get, you know. I'm trying. Y'all thought I was hating. I'm trying to facilitate the situation, get him the right answers he needed. But no, everybody was thinking I'm trying to get in the middle of it. No, have at it. Have at it. Funny how everyone has something to say about. Yeah, if you was talking to me, Bugatti, nah, not that I remember, not that I recall. Not that I recall. A lot's going on. A lot's going on. I ain't got no long road call to do. You know what I'm talking about? So we gonna get into it ASAP like Rocky. There's a lot that's been going on. A lot that's been going on. I'm gonna start with Charleston White though. I'm gonna start with Charleston White because I know where Evelyn's coming. She ain't gonna have that story. I don't know if y'all saw. It was supposed to be some celebrity boxing situation. Charleston White opponent approached him, I guess, pre-fight at some point in time, some moment, pushed him a little bit. You know how sometimes they be trying to stir up the drama, you know, and pique the interest even more for a fight or whatever. Why Charleston White pulled out this big old blade, right? He didn't flick it out at first, but he bopped him in his head with the joint. The joint must have had some weight to it, bust his head up a little bit. Then he flicked that joint over. They call it some kind of they call it a something poker. Pork poker or some crap like that. But the blade was like this long. I said, don't he know that joint is illegal? And he on camera with it. Charleston White is a different entity. He gonna pull out the poker, knowing he's gonna call the police on you because he's already told you he's gonna call the police. I said, oh, this knuckle's different. He's a gangster teller. Whoa, is that even a thing? Hey, Miss A Kisses, how you doing? Good morning to ye. Then he pepper sprayed he pepper sprayed whose crew is that? He pepper sprayed somebody's crew. I can't remember who it was. I said these Bama's is different. Different. Evolution hanging out at the karaoke can't make it to work. She be here now, Big Phil. That was more than just a little. Man, it was a little shove. Man, listen, what's up? You know how they do. It wasn't a face-off, though. It wasn't a face-off or weigh-in, but it looked like it was for content. It was because he ain't swing on him. He ain't swing because he could have swung on him. The way he pushed him, that means he had the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to throw one or two of them things, pause. But, you know, he pushed him a little shove. Yeah, what's up? You ready? What's up? It looked staged to me. It looked staged to me, Afro Latina, until he went oops upside his head with that blade though, with the handle of that blade and cut his little head open. Pause. He banged on dude. That part. You thought that was fake pepper spray Harlem history? God damn it. Sometimes the shit you say bring that type of energy to that. Hey, stop capping. Stop capping. Listen, if you ain't willing to back up nothing you be saying, shut the figgity up. That part. If you're not willing to back up anything that you're talking, shut the figgity up. Because you're right. The energy that you put out there can definitely haunt you and come around that corner and bite you in the you feel me? He definitely different. Bugatti definitely different. Y'all come into the YouTube. Y'all know what it is. We not staying live over here much longer on the IG. So bring that ass to YouTube. You feel me? And if you don't know, the link is right there. You feel me? Anywho, was greeting the dude. No need for the face push. You could be right about that, Don LG, because I ain't catch that part. However, Charleston White acts so gangster. I don't know where they were. Excuse me, in terms of jurisdictions, but in terms of jurisdiction, but in a lot of jurisdiction, a blade that long once he flicked it open, it's too damn long. It becomes a different thing, becomes an illegal weapon or whatever. So we don't know who's watching, who was in the building. We don't know if something else might come of it. Looked like there was cut his head a little something. I seen a picture of him dripping blood, not Charleston White, but the other dude dripping blood off his head from the what you call it. I don't know if the other Bama, I forget his name, going sue Charleston White. I don't know what's what. I don't know if the state might pick it. Ain't no telling these days. Listen, if you're not gangster, then you leave gangsters to the gangster shit to the gangster. That's what you do, huh? Just be a celebrity. Just be an influencer. Just be a personality. Pause too damn long. Hey, that part too damn long. Pause. You feel me? Jasmine the artist, come on over to YouTube channel right there. Listen. Then, you know what I'm saying? Listen. There's been a lot going on with zesty CEOs, zesty wealthy and rich millionaires and billionaires, and zesty philanthropists and whatnot, zesty industry parties and whatnot. There was a certain young rapper who had a gentleman come up and graze and glaze his cakes. Pause. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I know y'all seen the video footage. The internet is is a frenzy to find out who the figuredy hand that was who groped the homie. K Ryder was the other dude. I got you. Who, if y'all know who the individual was, who just that's something that a fella or a lady do they spouse or they they lover. That loving little. It wasn't a. Oh, let me see what it feel like. It was one of them. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Paul. Y'all know who I'm talking about. What the figgity is going on? Oh, you talking to Night Rider? My bad, buzzer. Hey, listen. The baby, that's it right there. Yeah. The baby got his Bubba ones caressed with one hand. It wasn't a stiff hand like I'm trying to get past you. Like, oops, maybe I, you know what I'm saying? I miscalculated how low my hand was while I'm trying to get around you. It was a close. He came close and he hit him with the. What the figgity is going on? You hear me? And listen. I'm not anti you. So listen, if that's your life and your lifestyle, and you're with the bullshittery or whatever, if you like it, you love it, have at it. However, you got somebody out here playing Mr. Lover, Mr. I'm him, Mr. Super Rapper, who hasn't came out no closets, even though I've seen him in a couple pictures. Nah, it wasn't a baby. It was little baby, wasn't it? Matter of fact, wasn't it little baby or was it the baby? I think it was little baby. Little baby, not the baby. Little baby. He was the same one. He was the same one in another picture, getting sandwiched, kind of, sort of, wasn't he? So it's a lot that's going on. It's a lot going on where some people just need to embrace themselves, embrace who they are, come out the closet, be you. If that's how you move or that's what you do or what you into, what's my favorite slogan? Have at it. Other than that, listen. You said that's some old zesty news already, man. That just went around the rotation within the last 24, maybe 48. Keisha Hall can have herself a ball if her assets are in order. Good morning. GMG in the place to be. That part right there. Hey, Rich, Mr. Lover, man. Shaba. You said it's too early, Afro Latina, too early. Look, feel the cake anime, feel. Man, I seen the picture where the video, I was like, no. I said, that boy in love. That boy in love. I'm talking about the one, either the recipient of the cake rub or the feeler. One of them jokers is in love. One or more of them in love. Listen, pause. Listen. I don't know what the figgity was going on and what the figgity was going down. Getting set. Hey, Night Rider. You remember that? I forget whose party it was. What's his name? It was the dude's party, Aiden Ross or somebody like that. But it was a picture of little baby in the mix. And one dude was in front of him, like he was hugging him. Then the other dude came and got up on it. He looked all so happy. He was like, oh Lord. I'm just saying, listen, it's their business, right? It's their business. But when you're a public figure, entertainer, rapper, singer, media personality, whatever the figure that you are, when the camera cuts on, when the photographers go, then it's out there. It's out there. And guess what? We have to speculate, assume. Hey, QV, what's good? You like the mob? Oh, man, Sarah Lynn, I'm sorry to hear that. What's your neighborhood? 3 high school students were shot in my neighborhood last night. 2 died instantly, 1 in critical condition. Sorry about that. I'm sorry to hear that. Damn it. That's it right there. Stop capping. That's it right there. Yep. The finger. You can't be surprised, man. Listen, hey, Bugatti, man. That's a fact of Mundo. You cannot. Yeah, prayers out to the families of those that lost their young loved ones. At the situation Sarah Lynn posted about. It's sad. It's sad. Braddock, Pennsylvania. It's sad when people lose their lives. Even sadder when younger folks lose their lives too. Harlem history, Zesty Rubin. And let me understand this right. People can be friendly, people can be overly friendly, but then it becomes or appears to be something else when it goes past a certain parameter. And I'm just saying, good morning. Y'all know where we at. We over at the good YouTube. Come on over there. The link is there if you're new to the situation. Bring that ass on in. Come talk to us. It's the Good Morning Gang morning show. Up. I just seen her enter the building. What had happened? What happened? She came and left like the ghost. That part right there, prayer go up. Did you speak of the Dollar General shooting in Florida? No, no. Talk to me about it, Keisha. Tell me. Keisha, put your requests and come talk to me. Huh? You always in the comments. Come talk to me. There she go. I say, there she go, Brooke. The house, without a doubt.
Hey.
Hey, you came in and left. I said, what the figgity? Like,
I hit the wrong. I hit the wrong button.
You thought I did the magic trick on that damn Phil. He playing too much this early in the morning. I ain't feel like getting up anyway. How you gonna do me like that?
No, I've been up since 5.
What you been doing up so early, girl? What you been doing?
I kept waking back up, in and out, back up. I just kept waking up. So I wake up in like intervals, like 2 hours. Every 2 hours I was waking up. Because my hair, I had to do a lot to my hair. And if my stuff ain't right, my mind will not rest. So I was just like, let me just flat iron it and leave it. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Vietnam. How y'all doing? I can't see the comments yet. But good morning, y'all.
Fact. So come on over to YouTube. Let me do it from here.
Hey, Phil, how are you?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I can't complain at all. I was on live last night to about damn near 3 something in the morning, 3:30 I think when I got off or something like that.
On your live?
We started off on Jazz's live, and then we was on my backup page or whatever live or whatever. So
okay.
A brother almost didn't make it this morning. Almost didn't make it. I said I got to get on up.
I'm tired. So we might not even make it to 10 o'clock, right?
Oh no, y'all gonna make it to 10, but then after 10, I'm about it. I'm gonna be snoring, farting, all kinds of things. You hear me? I'm gonna have at it. You hear me? Listen,
I ain't mad at
you. And y'all better not disturb me either.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you. Mr. Rich, hey, Mr. Rich, hey, Bacardi. Yeah. Yeah. Fill up.
What? What I had there? What?
I'm just glad to be in your presence,
You know what? Nah. I only like how that's. If it's what I think it is, they ain't got nothing to listen. Ain't on nothing. It ain't about nothing.
Hey, talk life.
I went to bed chilling. I woke up chilling. Dolo by myself.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. So how y'all doing what y'all was talking about? Because I don't want to talk over nothing y'all already talked about.
We talked a little bit about little baby getting groped, getting caressed lovingly across his bow wow ones. We talked about that. What else? What else I talk about real quick, y'all? What did I talk about? I lost track just that fast. Hold on, let me see. Oh, Charleston White, at the little fight situation, little fake ass celebrity fight they supposed to have, or whatever the case may be. Because now I say fake ass because a lot of these celebrity boxing matches be with people that ain't even celebrities like that. So it'd be like, man, listen, y'all reaching, man, y'all reaching.
I love the comments.
Don't tell. What? I don't know what y'all.
Yeah. I didn't hear about the Charleston. I don't, because they say he a rat and all that. I really don't keep up with him. It's just like keeping up with like 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, what was that in Brooklyn? You know what I'm saying? But
I fell into it. Excuse me. I fell into it on IG, and I happened to see a couple of videos that came across the feed or whatever, and I looked more into it. I said, oh. And with him, he different, because he quick to tell you he gonna tell, but he pulled a blade. The handle was about this long, closed, and I guess it had some weight to it because when he hit dude on his head with it, it cut his head. Then he flicked that jump, and that blade was like a little young sword out this joint. I said, I don't know what state they was in, but a lot of states, knives that long is illegal. But I don't know. I
That's
don't
crazy.
know.
Isn't the
He
box cutter
figured out.
still illegal? Like you can't have
I
like
don't
no
know.
knives.
Now where I'm at in New York, I think it might be.
It's not.
Not,
I think it still is in New York.
yeah,
And I got a million of those.
y'all had that cutting epidemic. Y'all had that cutting epidemic for a good while. I don't know if it's still that prevalent, but
it was really big. I remember I had a friend teach me how to hold the the things in your mouth, the razor blades. I got big cheeks. It was nothing. Yeah. That was back when it was all that shoot and kill them. You just, give them $1.50 or something, make them remember your name, and you go about your business.
Pig
Yeah.
poker. I mean, that was a knife. They might call it a pig poker, but that was a knife. And I don't know if it was a switchblade or just a regular open or retractable one, but it was a knife. But they call them pig pokers, I guess, down in Texas or wherever he from or whatever. But that junk was big as a mug. It was like
that's crazy.
Excalibur. It was like a miniature Excalibur. I said,
people don't fight no more. Don't fight no more. You know what I'm saying?
And
they
were supposed to fight. They were supposed to fight, I think, that night. They were supposed to fight that night.
That's crazy. I mean, you were talking about them rappers, like the all them people. Y'all heard about DDG and Haley? The little girl, Beyonce's
I know we talk about
that.
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah, they said the little girl pregnant and he cheating and I feel bad for her because she's such like a little princess, like a little queen, But good girls like bad guys, so I just feel bad for her. I was looking at that because I don't really know these dudes like that. Not the. I'm more of a kind of old school music type thing. If I have to play it in a club or something like that, I will. I have it. But I don't really be, you know what I'm saying? I don't mix to it. I don't, nothing. Half the time, I don't know what they're saying. So,
I look at it different because I see them as young girls anyway from their little videos they used to do on YouTube singing and all that when I'm playing a little. However, they've been acting real grown for a good while now. From the way they dress to the content in which they talk and sing about or whatever, and no pun intended, but I guess that's the evolution of a girl to a woman, in some instances or whatever. Have at it. That's unfortunate.
You in the spotlight.
That's unfortunate because I know she was in love with old boy because they've been together for a minute, and if he's cheating on her, that
Yeah, I know black men don't cheat.
We don't.
I know.
Look, at least the good ones, you feel me?
Y'all just trip and fall in it, right? You know what I'm saying?
I would never tell that lie. Ain't no such thing as tripping and falling or nothing. I slowly went down into it. Like
see? See?
Let's not spread propaganda. Never that. Yeah.
I mean, speaking of you probably right.
Jaleel said she's not pregnant and he ain't cheat. People just make stuff up daily and it's getting blown up. Now that's a fact because they just reported that somebody was dead the other day too. And I said it's sad, especially when you go to the point of making somebody no longer here. They're still here. They're still alive.
Yeah, that's extreme.
Remember,
you know what I'm saying? I done killed a couple of people in my mind, but you know what I'm saying? I'd be damn if I go to your funeral. You know what I'm saying? In real life.
the mother from the House of Pain. From the House of Pain.
Yes, I know you're talking about.
They done tried to say she was dead a couple times.
Bam. Yeah.
Bam. Yeah, it's sad. I was like, damn. Stop wishing people in the grave. Let them grow old gracefully. Leave this earth. In due time when they're supposed to. Don't rush them up out of here. I know half y'all haters be saying, Big Phil, you should have been gone yesterday. But guess what? I got a good 40, 50, 60 left in me. Pause. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Jaleel. We all do it. As people that convey media, convey stories and stuff like that, we do have to be careful. And sometimes we be passionate about the person or the thing, and we'll speak onto it or into it. and not really realize what's the totality of it. So hopefully that what y'all saying is true, that he didn't cheat. Hopefully she holding off on the pregnancy, because you got your career that you're supposed to be working on. But listen, you grown, do you? If you pregnant, have at it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
saying.
tragic. I mean, you got the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's that made it work. She ain't on a level yet, but she could make it work. You know what I'm saying?
Nicki
She got a
Minaj a little
powerhouse
older though.
behind her.
Nicki Minaj a little older though. She should have had her a baby or
Yeah,
two. She should have. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Look, I think Haley. What Haley and them barely 21, if that. What are they? How old are they?
Nah, they're a little older than that. They're a little older than
You
that. I
sure?
know they maybe 25 if they. I can check, but I know they're a little older than 21. But they were a good definitely a good bank for Beyonce, even though she act like she don't know him. But I mean, it's cool. I ain't mad at B. She a busy woman. My man, my man, my man. But speaking of fake news, I guess everybody, I saw it in the comments here.
Like 24, 25. Okay.
Have y'all
They said
heard
you
about?
still young. They said you still young.
Every part of me is young. Every part. Yeah. Yeah. I heard somebody say it in the thing. Have y'all heard about the Steve Harvey thing? Because I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't a lot of legit news. You get what I'm saying? That wasn't kind of tragic, and I hate bringing y'all the sad stuff. So I'm just gonna keep it to the biggest things that were happening today. I'm sorry, that happened this week. One, like I saw y'all say something about the Steve Harvey thing. I wanted to talk a little more in depth about that. You know what I'm saying? And also this shooting that happened, I saw that somewhere too. Matter of fact,
the dollar store joint, the dollar store.
yes,
Good, because I
I'll
didn't
go
have.
into that. We'll say Steve Harvey, I guess, for last, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So again, there was a shooting on the 26th of August, which was former Saturday, last Saturday, that just passed in Jacksonville. Okay, so it said a white gunman fatally shot 3 people at a dollar store general. Um, now, this is the thing. They said a lot of stuff about this gunman, and let's see. I'll tell you a couple of things. His name was Ryan Christopher Palmita. He was 21-year-old white male. Now, at first, they didn't say it was a racial attack, and then they started to provide more evidence that it was. Authorities said that it was racially motivated, and that he bought 2 illegal weapons earlier in that day before it happened, or in that week before it happened, right? So he bought a handgun, a regular handgun in April. Matter of fact, he bought it in April. I'm sorry. And he bought an AR-15 style rifle. So, and I'm pretty sure y'all saw the pictures. He had the big rifle. And I got stuff about this everywhere. Now, that's the thing, right? They said, okay, they said that he lived with his parents. These fools always live with their parents and go crazy. I'm starting to see a correlation here. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? He lived with his parents in a nearby town called Orange Park, right? And they say he had no real criminal history. Now, I had to look more into that, because usually when you don't have a criminal history and you do stuff like that, you have a mental history. And look what I found. You know what I'm saying? So he hadn't ever been arrested, right? But he was what they call temporarily, involuntarily held under something called a Baker Act in 2017. Now,
and what is the Baker? You know what the Baker Act
I'm
is?
about to tell you. Now, remember, 2017 for 2023. Just remember that. The Baker Act is a proceeding. They call it the Baker Act proceeding, right? And I'll just read it. It means it's a means of providing individuals with emergency services and temporary detention for up to 72 hours for mental health examination. So that's where people think something wrong with you, they're reporting something wrong with you, and you don't want to go and get checked out. So they take you. and they hold you until they figure out what's wrong with you. It's involuntary. They do tests on you, all types of stuff sometimes.
Right,
You
right.
know, especially if you don't want to talk. It's like those crazy houses that y'all see on you know, on the TV and everything like that.
730 in
Now,
New York, 5150 in California.
I said, oh, 5150, that's a lot of letters. I mean, that's a lot of numbers. Now, we used to do 730. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now, but that's my thing. Now, remember I said that because you got from 2017 to 2023. You got what I'm saying? And he was able to buy legal legal guns and all this stuff. So it's a big problem. They said that the Justice Department is at the time when I wrote this down, they were investigating to see if it was a hate crime, right? If it was racially motivated because, or if it was an act of what they call violent extremism.
Okay.
So that's another word for saying violent act, racial. This was the interesting part about all this, right? So usually when you flip out like this, you know it's some signs first usually. So the Baker Act was one, right? they said when he was shooting the people, you know, or whatever he was doing, I hate to say it like that, he was using racial slurs, right? And they said he left behind a racist screed or like a scroll. So it was like writing,
A
racist
manifesto or
writing.
something. Yeah, yeah. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
he talking about hate. He hate, black people and stuff like that. And he drew a swastika on the firearm. So all this is premeditated. You know what I'm saying? But we know that from the gun purchase. But it was like real, like extreme, violent extremism hate, right?
Right.
Now this I'll give you the victim name and stuff like that, right? This is the funny part about this. Before the shooting, they said he had been turned away from an all black campus. So it was a nearby historical black university called Edward Waters University, right?
Edwin
So what they
Waters.
said,
Okay.
yes, what they said was he got out the car, and he started to put on a bulletproof vest. So he getting ready. Now the security guards see him and they ask him for his ID. So he get right back in the car like it's nothing. So now I'm figuring he has to find where the colors are. You understand? Whatever you want to call it, the black people, because
Not
they use
color.
colors. I don't know why they use colors in this article, but they did. You know what I'm saying? They got to find out where the black people are. So he went to a dollar store general. And I had to think about that because there's one by my house. We just call it the dollar store, whatever. And it's always all black people in there. I hate to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, yeah, be the whole community be in there. You know what I'm saying? Now, they said, also, I'll give you the victims' names. And let me also report before I do that. They said that he was armed, right, with the AR-15 style rifle, the handgun. He was wearing a tactical vest and blue latex gloves. All right. Now this ended in him turn the gun on himself, right? So, however, he not living no more. And that's, I guess, when they found that stuff. The victims were Angela Michelle Carr. She was 52. Gerald Gallion, he was 29. Now he was the man that left behind a 4-year-old daughter that they had on the news. They talked about. She's a beautiful little girl. And there was a Anoit Joseph. They call him AG, right? LaGuardia Jr. He was 19. Now the 19-year-old male was the store employee. So I just thought that was like real tragic. You come to work and you know what I'm saying? Somebody else they want to kill everybody. Yeah, like that. And he was only 19. Like he took his whole life away from him like that. I thought that was crazy. Now check this out. I found out this morning as I was getting ready or whatever. They say when he went to the campus, and he got out, he put the vest on and everything like that. The security guards told him he had no ID, he had to get back in the car. They said from there, the security guards got on the phone and called the sheriff, and said, look, Somebody was here. He didn't identify himself and everything, right? Now he goes to Dollar General. Before he gets there, he calls his father. Well, he texts his father and says, "Make sure you watch the news, Dad." Whatever. The father, the mother, then calls the authorities. You know what I'm saying? They give a timeline of that of 1 o'clock when he made a text to his father. So that was before the shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So all this was very well thought out, you know, and I don't know. I just thought it was like just a tragedy. Like it was so much stuff. I had gotten like 3 phones. Like I'm just like, but I want to know how do people feel about that? Like you know what I'm saying? Did y'all even hear about that? You know,
it's sad. It kind of puts you in the mind state. I don't know if y'all seen the movie Higher Learning, and
yes, I thought so too. Yeah,
some of these situations, like, okay, if you don't love life or don't love your life and you want to crash out, go on and take yourself out. Go on, get up out of here.
yes,
But to purposely attack innocent people, not somebody that did you wrong, not
yeah,
ops, not, other gangs or whatever the case may be, or to take innocent people out under some sick rhetoric or sick thought, whether it be because of racism or bigotry or something stupid. It's some of the worst. It's some of the worst hate, some of the worst mental disorder around. Because it's like, okay, I get it. Maybe you go off on somebody you've been picked on, bullied, or something, and you find the people. Okay, that's still heinous and still, what it is. But strangely, one could get it. Okay, he flicked off. He got tired of them picking on him. He went and got his joint and aired everybody out. Okay, whatever. Not saying it's right by a long shot, but to randomly pick a place to go, a place where you know that there's going to be a lot of people of pigmentation, melanin in the building, and get to shooting off, whatever. Now, somebody said, I did see somebody say, how could he off himself with an AR? He might have had a pistol too, but they have AR pistols
yeah,
too.
the handgun.
They have AR pistols that don't have the long stock on the end of it, to where you can turn. Same way people do it with shotties. People off themselves with shotguns, believe it or not. They don't think like us, feel Harlem. Hey, Harlem, that's a fact.
Not at all.
It's sad because it's like, man, it's no value of life no more, from within our community to with outside of our community. And it's like we got to get back to valuing life. You hear me? If you got a problem with somebody, deal with that person. Don't take it out on their family. Don't take it out on their kids. Don't take it out on those strangers. Don't take it out
Yes,
on somebody that look like them. You know what I'm saying? Or put you in the mind frame of. And if you got a mental disorder, illness, or some kind of shortcoming, or you're having an episode, as they call some of these situations, go talk to somebody or be more
yes,
mature enough if you can, and check yourself in. Get the help you need. One, save a life and your own. You never know what help you can get without putting yourself in a situation to either kill yourself or face a lifetime, a life sentence or whatever the case may be.
yeah.
Do a service to yourself and to the community and get some help. And if you feel like you just can't get no help and you on a crash test dummy course, go ahead and crash out by your damn self. Because you got people that want to die by suicide. They want to die, they want to end their life, but they'll mask it in other things so that they can take some other people out. Maybe hope that the police or somebody take them out. But then if that doesn't work, then they go on to take. No. Leave the middle part of it out. If you can't, or you can't deal with life no more, and you're making the personal choice not to get help, seek help, receive help, accept it, whatever the case may be, don't drag other people and other people's family into your bullshittery. Don't do that,
Right.
because you're not only affecting the people that you shoot, hurt, harm, maim, or kill, but you're also affecting their families plus the community around. And that community isn't always just the color of the person that you affected. Most times it is, but and sometimes it's not, because there are some good people across the spectrum of colors that see beyond what's right here, that that get affected by these things that go on or whatever. if you feel like you need to do something drastic to yourself, I hate to see you go. I hate to see you go. But if you go on do it, go on do it. And leave other people alone. I ain't gonna be long-winded about that. But listen, huh?
It makes sense. Because like, see, this is the problem, right? We hear these type of stories and we don't think. Every time I hear a story, I think about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to pick a story apart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
what was the call to the dad about? Was it because you wanted to be famous? And if you're killing people, you know what I'm saying? You want to be famous, why kill yourself? That's a coward way to go out. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is this man was taken for the Baker Act in 2017. Did y'all help him after he came out? Because I'm pretty sure y'all knew that he was a little off. Was there any help or no? Because you know, he wasn't like our black kids and stuff like that you put on medication every few minutes. You get what I'm saying? They always got something, whether it's ADD, you get what I'm saying? Some type of, y'all just let him go. You get what I'm saying? How did he just go ahead and purchase these weapons? I got a whole bunch of questions. And sometimes the problem is we don't want to ask the questions that'll help us out later. You get what I'm saying? You know,
And
Another thing is, who taught him that hate? Where did that hate come from? Was it from dear old dad? You know what I'm saying? That called the police because he knew. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you gotta think. This is why, you know what I'm saying? This is why I'm so glad I'm from where I'm from, because we always suspect of everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of everything. Why did he pick the black school first? You know what I'm saying? Did he really think as a white man he was just gonna like ride straight into the school? Like how? Like I just really want to know did he watch the movie Higher Learning and figured he was gonna make it to big time? He was gonna be on the news. You know what I'm saying?
man.
This is stuff you gotta ask yourself. And I'm gonna be honest. When people talked about him, his friends and family, those that knew him, the neighbors and stuff like that. Oh, he was a little weird, but we didn't think that he was gonna hurt anybody. Are you serious? You know what I'm saying? So what happened in 2017? You know what I'm saying?
When you got family members that suffer from mental illness, mental crises, mental deficiencies, etc., and there's documented situations like you said, him being committed under the Baker Act or whatever. Him living with his family, there should have been periodical searches of his room, etc. There should have been more oversight. So his parents might need to bear some of the weight of some of this, because if he lived at home with his parents,
Yes.
there should have been some signs, some writings on the walls, some little books, some little journals, something going on to kind of foresee a lot of what took place. A lot of times it does, because they scribble stuff down, they write stuff down. Hell, they'll post stuff on their walls. So the parents, where are they all in all of this? They had the wherewithal to understand if he just text them just that, they had the wherewithal to understand that something's about to happen. Not
Yeah.
if they reached out to call the police. But where were you at before that even happened? Knowing your son got mental illnesses.
And he had two chances to kill these people, Phil. What I didn't report, and I forgot, was that he came in and shot the first person, went back outside, came back in and shot two more people.
Oh, wow.
So, you know what I'm saying? This stuff is unbelievable. Sometimes we have to sit with this stuff and figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like why is this stuff happening? Like, because this is crazy. And I was just so sad when I heard about it, because I was like, damn, it's 2023, and they still just killing us like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is really crazy. And it kind of brings you down quite a lot, because these are young people, the 52-year-old woman, but the 4-year-old. What happens to the little girl now? Her father going, and they said she was a daddy's girl, which broke my heart. You understand? Because I was a daddy's girl, so it's just like this little girl lost forever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
And it's this, right? Some people say, I get it. Why give them light? Why give them shine or whatever? But
you have to, so you know the signs.
It's more so. We got to be aware of these situations. We got to be more aware of these situations so that we can be more vigilant, more
Yes.
diligent in paying attention to our surroundings. Because a lot of times we in our own communities especially take things for granted. Man, they
Yes.
ain't coming up in here with that nah da da. Them people at the Dollar General probably like, ain't
But
no
that
food
too.
coming up in here on no
Yeah.
bullshittery. And look what
Yeah.
happened. You never know in this day and age, you never know what might take place and what might happen. The best bet is if you in a 7-Eleven, McDonald's or Dollar General or anywhere and somebody look off, you might want to forego that Big Mac. You might want to forego that Slurpee and go on and leave that establishment and go move around like
Yes.
tires and find somewhere else to be. Because you never know. And I'm not just talking to somebody of another persuasion, another race, nationality or color. I'm talking about even from your own kind. Because you might find
Mhm.
somebody that's tweaked out on something and they about to crash out too and do something stupid. So just
Yeah.
be be very vigilant and understand and pay attention to your surroundings. Stop walking around. Stop being in the store all the time, down like this on your phone and all that.
Yes. Pay
Pay,
attention.
a lot of times people walk past you and you don't even know what's on their mind. And sometimes that very act of you being on your phone can make you a victim. Sometimes the way you look can make you a victim. Sometimes what you got on can make you a victim. You could be in the wrong area at the wrong time in the wrong place with the
Yeah.
person wrong with the wrong idea or agenda and become a victim, or even become a victim in the sense of you're made to witness some things that you aren't built
Mhm.
prepared to or want to witness.
Yeah.
And that can cause you PTSD just as well as actually being shot, stabbed,
Yes.
or whatever the case may be. So pay attention. Pay attention. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't care if it's black on black violence, white on black violence, white on white violence,
Yeah.
whatever. Pay attention. Pay attention. Wake the hell up. In every sense of the word, wake the hell up. Because you never know what may happen in your vicinity. What? Especially in this day and age, you might be worried. Your mind might be focused on. I got to watch out for this set group of people. The whole time it'd be a whole nother set of people,
Yes.
or maybe even unassumedly looking person who might got a glint in the eye that if you paid attention, your gut, your discernment gonna say, please get your ass out of here. And it's up to you to
Yes.
listen to it. It's up to you to listen to
Yep.
it and get the figgity on up out of there. But sometimes we
Yeah.
hard headed. Oh, dude, tweaking. Let me see what he about to do. Nah, you ain't got to see what he about to do. See your ass the hell up out of there. Huh?
Yeah.
Come
Because
on and
that was,
come
it was
on.
a lot. It was a whole lot, and it was just so much detail and stuff, and it's still more stuff coming out. If I go and look at the TV now, they'll have something else. Like it's like y'all got all these details, but ain't nobody got. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody helped them. You know what I'm saying? When y'all took them and detained them, you get what I'm saying? And it reminds me of like I work in Manhattan, right? And it's a million. Homeless people out there, people and a lot of them have mental illnesses, and they just turn them out on the street for the working class to deal with people that's out there. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's going to work, and sometimes even on the subways. Like I know y'all hear about the subways all the time, and people have to deal with that. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, why are we not helping these people? But we bringing all these people from other countries here and giving them the world. You know what I'm saying? Not saying nothing about that. I'm just saying it's not fair. Some of these guys are veterans, and you get what I'm saying? And mental health is not being checked. It's like we dropping the ball there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if something they may have been able to help him, this probably wouldn't have happened. You get what I'm saying? But
That's a fact, and that's why I said his parents need to weigh into some of this too, because it's like you can't tell me they didn't see some of this coming or sense some
yeah,
off things or heard some off things to where they should have been checking this boy room and see what's going on. I get it, he's an
yeah.
adult, young adult. You trying to give him what you call something is itching my eye. I don't want my eye to turn red from me rubbing it, but it's itching like crazy. But yeah, that part.
That's crazy. And that whole therapy thing, you right. Get your kids some help. Sometimes sometimes you know your kid is off. Like sometimes you know your kid is off. Therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pay attention to these kids, and not just the white kids, the black kids too. You gotta pay attention to them. Because you never know what they're capable of when they off they, rock or whatever you want to call it. Like
Whoever
it's
you,
crazy.
I don't mean to cut you off. Whoever this is, no, I'm not half white. Don't think white about me is my last name.
What?
Yes, I am light skinned. Yes, I do have things in my lineage and tree somewhere, but no, I'm not. Stop the bullshittery. It's Monday morning. Giggle. But no, never. No. You tried it.
And that's another thing. See what Wavy said about the vet. A lot of the people that's out on the street in Manhattan, and like when they ask me for stuff like food or whatever they ask me for, I just go ahead and give it to them, whatever's in my pocket, because these are heroes. You know what I'm saying? And they just left out to the cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Then you have some of the homeless, they mentally ill, and they they don't want help. You know what I'm saying? And they just out there. Family just left them, all that stuff. But the majority of them need help and would take it if they could get it. You get what I'm saying?
Hey,
like sometimes,
go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sometimes I don't always have money. So I'm like, hey, I got a credit card. I'll go buy you something. And you should see every time I bought somebody something, the way they tear into the food,
I'm
that
hungry.
always make me feel bad.
I want a breakfast.
I buy anything.
I want a breakfast.
That's God's work.
I want a breakfast.
You gonna
use your card? You gonna use that card and send me a breakfast? Listen, Moon said,
when God bless you, you gotta bless others. I'm fine.
You are blessed to be a blessing. That's a fact. Moon said you can't pray everything away. That's a fact. You have to be actionable. No. You have to be actionable and accountable. You have to.
Yes, faith without works. We know what that is, right?
It's
faith
Nathan,
without work.
Dead. That's a fact. That's a fact, Mundo.
DOA. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of praying people that sit in front of their TV and in front of on the internet every day and ain't never gonna get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Sit right there. You know what I'm saying? The Lord will be waiting for you when you get up. It wasn't a lot of stories, right? There was one. I don't know if y'all heard about the white male who he was a young guy. He was trying to find his fraternity house, and he ended up walking and going to the wrong house, and they shot him to death. Did y'all hear about that?
Nah.
I just saw it this morning. I just wanted to report it. Yeah, they say he was a good young man. Like, he was good in school. He was trying to get to the fraternity house, walked into the wrong house. I'm thinking maybe he was under the influence, or drugs or something like that. Allegedly, I don't know. They did not report that, and I'm thinking they didn't report that because it wasn't one of us. I'm just saying, because they just didn't give like no extra details. It was just like he died, and that was it. He walked up into somebody's house. My thing is this. When y'all down south, because I'm up here in New York, do y'all really leave y'all doors open like that and the car door open? Do y'all still do that stuff? Because how people just walking into your house? I just wanted to know that because I hear that a lot.
Some places they do. Some places they do. And a lot of fraternities and sororities, don't they have, in a lot of colleges, don't they have like fraternity row, sorority row, where you might have this one here, this one here, this one there?
He they said he walked like not too far away from where the fraternity house was. Mm-hmm. So I think it was just somebody's house. They didn't even say like who shot him. They said right now they investigated.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they're not gonna say that boy was on drugs or or they may, but they don't want two white people looking bad in 1 week. That we definitely can't have that. You know how they feel about that because they look bad out here on the street. I'm just saying.
Intellectual soapbox was good, Mr. Best. Salute.
Yeah, they like it real bad. I was just like, come on now. Like, and I felt bad. I did feel bad because I was just like, I don't know. There's just so much stuff going on.
That's a crazy way to lose your life. And we don't know if it's, another race or the same race or whatever the case may be. I don't know because I'm just hearing this story, but it's a sad way. You're a young college student. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to go to either your fraternity or sorority, sister
Yeah,
sorority
yeah.
house, or invited to another fraternity's party, and you on your way to it, and think you going to have a ball, and that'd be your last moment. That's crazy too. And then you got to think of it from the homeowner's perspective. You don't know who this person is. You
Yes.
don't know what's going on. We don't know how he entered the house because a lot of times with fraternity they come in, hey,
Yes, they ready to
they might
party.
have
Like,
starved the person. He might have heard the rattling of the door, or she grabbed their little hammer, their little nistle, and he came
yeah,
to hey, and they thought like, oh shit, back up. You never
yeah.
know. You never
Natural
know what
reaction.
took place or transpired, or if it was something more heinous behind it. We don't know. We probably won't know, or whatever the
Yeah,
case.
I doubt it.
It's a sad case for that young boy. I don't know if it was his first year in college, second year, third, fourth, whatever the case may be. But that's another reason why young adults and adults drink, smoke responsibly. Whatever it is you're doing, be
Yes.
responsible in it. And I would
And
hope
not
that
alone
it
if you
wasn't the
can.
case that he was fully sober and just walked up to somebody's house not knowing where the hell he was. Because
Yeah, that's
there
crazy.
are people that would do that, unfortunately. Man, listen,
Yes.
that's a fact too, Sarah Lynn. They have a lot of campus housing in residential neighborhoods. That's a fact.
Hmm.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that.
Yeah, they get wild in a fraternity, so it's just like, um, it's crazy. And I got before we get into, I guess, the piece, the thing, because it's 9 o'clock. Did y'all hear about Simone Biles? I know we talked about that, but she broke another record, right?
Simone,
Um,
Simone did.
yeah, they said she made history by winning the 8 all-around titles, the U.S.
Really?
Gymnastic Championship. They said it was a new,
New world record
yeah. I was
for the
like,
most
yo,
most
I
medals.
love it.
Shout out to
And she's
Dominique
amazing.
Dawes.
She's a gymnast.
Shout out to Dominique Dawes. I had a chance with your girl. I blew it. I had a chance with your
What?
girl. I blew it. Side story. That's a side story.
What? Let me find out. How'd you blow that though?
She's from Maryland, and I lived in Maryland at the time. I was just coming out of the marriage with my kid's mother, or whatever, the ones that live with me or whatever. And
Okay.
I was at Dave and Buster's with a homie, right? She came and sat down next to me, right? And she started asking questions. And
What?
I didn't even look up at first, right? I'm like, answering them, but I'm playing a little game or whatever. And then she was like, how you play this? And da 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 da. And I looked up and I seen who she was at that time, right? I've been around a lot of stars and male and female, so that it don't, none of that or whatever. But she kept trying to give me rhythm though. I wasn't in the frame of mind to hear it because I was like F them all at that time. I was like, to the point that how your boy come up behind you, pop you in the back of your head. When she finally got it left, he popped me like, man, what is wrong with you? She was giving you so much rhythm and ooh, ooh.
You weren't attracted to her?
She's beautiful. She was always
That's what I'm
beautiful.
saying.
But in the moment, I mean, I've been around pretty girls and all that don't. But at the moment, like I said, I'm fresh through a divorce. I wasn't hearing that.
Oh, right. I get it.
I was like,
I
what's
get
up?
it.
I was real like, this how you take your little quarter, you put it in the. I was real nonchalant with it. I spoke to her. I was
like, yeah, they did that.
And about a week or so later, I was like, damn. Like, what the figure? And she was bad though. She was bad.
Yeah.
But hey, Jaleel, I'm just saying, this is not allegedly. This is not allegedly.
Yeah.
But getting back to Simone Biles, that was just, Rich. First of all, I don't know what you're talking, but go ahead, Rich. I mean, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, they said she had 8 all-around titles, so that was So I had a little
Shout out to
research,
Dominique Dawes,
and she's 26. So that's amazing for a 26-year-old. Like, you know what I'm saying? And oh, okay. They said she makes history as the oldest woman to ever win the national title since the competition origin in 1963. That
Oh
is
wow! Shout
amazing.
out to Simone Biles. Shout out
Black
to
girl
Simone Biles.
magic.
Shout out to Simone
Black
Biles.
girl magic. I love it.
Shout out to Dominique Dawes. I know. Let me stop. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems.
Hey, maybe her feelings ain't changed. You might still have a
Man,
chance, Phil.
many moons later, I think she's married or something. Look, I think she married. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Now I'm going to report a story like y'all was asking before on the Steve Harvey's wife, Marjorie.
While you telling the story, I got to take care of something real quick. Go ahead and handle your business.
Okay, so let's talk about Marjorie, right? They say that Steve's wife, Marjorie Harvey, allegedly cheated. She cheated with the cook and the bodyguard, you know. So she's been busy. Now we all know that Steve has been, you know, in and out of town. He's one of the guys that got a million jobs. So you know it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? The thing that a lot of people don't know about Marjorie, I'm gonna tell you a couple of facts about her. But she said, or allegedly, because we don't know if it's a real story or not, but we do know Marjorie's history. I'm about to let y'all know. She said that if Steve Harvey tries to divorce her, she won $400 million. Now they say that's half of Steve's whole estate. His whole you know, celebrity is about half of that. So she want half. You know what I'm saying? Now Steve was just recently at a comedy show and he was saying how they're fine, there's no problems. Oh, he calling Dominique. It's no problems in their relationship, and he doesn't have time for gossip. So he's saying it's all gossip. But if y'all didn't know, I would say right before the pandemic, Steve went through the same thing with the cheating. So this is not the first time we've heard that. You know, if y'all keeping up on Steve, I love Steve, so I try to keep up on it. That's not the first time we heard about Marjorie cheating. It wasn't with the help. It was like an ex. Now let me tell you about Marjorie's ex. Marjorie's ex-husband was an ex-pimp that went to jail. Now when he went to jail for, you know, he also did like some drug dealing and stuff like that. When he went to jail, you know, they had I think their first child at the time. She actually some type of way got with his cousin. And just a whole lot of stuff. So they said she was like the queen pen of Memphis. So like when, you know, he fell off and went to jail, she picked it up. But that's alleged. They don't know for sure. But the ex-husband has a book where he was telling everything that happened, and that's what he named her, the queen pen of Memphis. But then he went back recently about a week ago and retracted that and said he don't think he wasn't saying that she did anything illegal, you know, because she has his kids, just that you know, she knew about the business. Right now, it comes to find out that the ex-husband's name was Jim Townsend. So a lot of the stuff we finding out about her is through him. Now they also said that Marjorie was talking to the ex-husband. The ex-husband got out up until the day, up until 2 days before she married Steve. You know what I'm saying? So, and her youngest girl, you know, the one that's a lot like her, Lori, because you know Lori is you know, they go to the highest bidder. They said that Marjorie was also messing with her father too, right before she got with Steve. So I guess Steve was the cash cow. You know, the blessing, you know, the knight in shining armor with all the money, the big bag. Yeah, Lori is a savage, but she get it from her mama. You know what I'm saying? She get it from her mama. I just wanted to ask a question, right? Do the ladies, the men, do y'all think that if they get divorced. Let's say we find out that it's real, it's true. Um, do we think that she should get $400 million half? Because they say what's made in the marriage, even though Steve has been out here a celebrity for a long time, but they say what's made in the marriage, and we don't know exactly how much that is community property. Right? Moon, you said no. Like, we know that's community property. Maybe it is. I doubt it's $400 million. But at the time, y'all remember, Steve had like 8 jobs. I'm just saying, Steve had a lot of jobs, and these were good jobs. You know what I'm saying? He was on every station. He had books. He had a lot of stuff going on. So if she don't deserve the 400, how much y'all think she deserves? Because
$4.59.
I think she deserves something.
$4.59.
Because Steve Harvey is not clean. Let me tell you something. And I want to ask about this too, because I got a lot of questions. Y'all know I got a lot of questions. So y'all don't think she deserves $400 million, right? Do y'all think it's karma because of the way that Steve treated his wives before her? You know what I'm saying? Because miraculously, he got to Marjorie, and I guess because she's just a beautiful woman and his wives are regular, you know what I'm saying? He'll treat her good. You know what I'm saying? But the one that had your kids, because they ain't got no kids together. You know what I'm saying? The mothers of your children, you treat like a dog. You treat the kids. From what we heard, allegedly, he treated them kids like a dog too. Them twin girls, they always looking for his love.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, because he been a Rolling Stone. You get what I'm saying? And they say he beat on the son, allegedly. You get what I'm saying? And you get what I'm saying? Like, is this karma for the way that he treated his other wives? Because I know they sitting back laughing. I know they having a good time with this story, if that is true. And we have heard this story before.
She should get $4.59 and a coochie coupon to Chick-fil-A for 1 month. That's what she get.
I think she deserves a couple of million. She stayed there for a little while. I don't know if it's 400, but I think she deserves some M's. I'm saying.
I'll say this, right? Because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she helped upgrade him. She helped with his whole look. That's when he started rocking the bald head when he got with her, because he was wearing them wigs and shit like that. If I'm not mistaken, she helped him get into a couple situations that garnered him making more money. He wasn't broke when he met her. That's a fact. Does she deserve half his money? I don't know about all of that, but of course she deserves something, especially if he hold on. If he's wrong in the situation, yeah. If she's wrong, if it's because of infidelity, she shouldn't get a plug nickel. She shouldn't get a $3 bill. She shouldn't get the paper the money is printed on. She shouldn't get the dust up under his toes.
It don't work like that though. If there was something that say that if infidelity, then you don't get nothing, or you get. Nah, I'm pretty sure Steve was in love. Steve was whipped. You know what it is. A big
he had him a little on his side, but. In a lot of states, infidelity is still a crime. A lot of people don't realize that.
Very true.
In a lot of states, a lot of men don't know if you wanted to be petty, you could charge your spouse or ex-spouse or whatever she gonna be with a crime. So in a lot of jurisdictions, when it comes to divorce, that'll be an immediate windfall for, if you can prove the infidelity. That's an immediate windfall for the other party, for the filing party that's filing against the person, and using that as the reason for the divorce. So she would be asked out. She would be asked to give her $1 million for each year she stayed, and that's it.
I like what he said. I could do that.
Because $16 million, that's a cool little something. If he worth $400 million, $16 million, okay, cool. And ain't gonna be no spousal support. Ain't gonna be none of that here. You take this little lump sum, you go to the trainer, bodyguard. If that's true, allegedly, you going over there with that hat at, and I'm gonna do me. But if the case is on the other foot and he did something foul or he was cheating, then maybe he need to come up out the pockets. Maybe if he was beating on or something, come up out the pockets. As a man,
it made me think though, Phil. Was he really putting it down like he keeps saying? Because you know all men say they putting it down. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even reaching the back wall. You know what I'm saying? You know, they putting it down. They knocking walls down. Oh my God, they so good. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. I'm just saying, like I always knew that all that boasting and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Because she was always real quiet. You know what I'm saying? What if the bodyguard, you know, or the cook or whatever? Because I'm pretty sure they were, you know, in the house most of the time when Steve is out. Steve, you know, especially the cook.
Now he's talking about three moon. Now you stretching him on $3 million a year for each year.
Hey, I would go with that.
Look, I bet you would. Yeah, I'll take that.
What? Yeah.
Listen, if she was smart, she would have been amassing some money throughout this time anyway. If she was smart, because I believe she headed up certain little things too of her own little side businesses, etc. But in the instance, if she's guilty of infidelity, you know, because allegedly that's what they're saying, but he came out and said no, that's not what it is. But if she's the guilty party in the situation, then yeah, she shouldn't get a pot to piss in. That's my opinion. If they just couldn't make it, because of irreconcilable differences, or they just fell out of love, or whatever the case may be, then you know, then here, to be amicable, here, I'm gonna break you off this. We don't know how many properties he got. Maybe give her a house or something too. You know, whatever the case may be. You know,
she got kids that he done adopted.
In parting, here, this is for you. But if she was the guilty party in something like infidelity or something, then she don't deserve nothing. Just like if he was the guilty party from infidelity, maybe she should get more. I'm just saying. And somebody asked me, yes, Shay Love, yeah, in some states it is definitely on the books that you can be charged with adultery. Adultery is a crime in some states. That's a fact.
Yes. At this point, I now she leave that something, but I doubt that he leaving that woman. He is so in love with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can do no wrong. I watched him get up on this you know, he was at this concert and he was, we good. And this I was like, he talking kind of like a battered spouse or something. I was just like what is going on? I was like, she done put that spell on his behind. And he ain't going nowhere. He love her dirty drawers. You know, and she's a very beautiful
woman. She made him look good.
Yes.
He been wearing his suits. He been wearing his suits and all that, but she got him to be in love with him. I think he got in better health shape because he started working out a little bit. He got in better health shape with dealing with her. You know what I'm saying? He got more comfortable with being in his own skin. Like I said, with wearing his bald head, because he was wearing them wigs or whatever. A lot of people didn't even know those were wigs for years.
I didn't know those were wigs.
If you go back to his infamous comedy skit on
Def Comedy Jam,
where he did the Mitch Green, the Mike Tyson shit. If when they pan the camera out and they side shot to almost by the back of him, you see a big bald spot right here. He been going bald for a lot of years or whatever. So somebody put him on with a nice male wig situation that he had been rocking for years, and Marjorie kind of, baby, you don't need that. I love you as you is, baby.
I love you, Marjorie. Yeah, love you, the checks coming. I love you a long time.
And thus you got the Kojak Steve Harvey. Thus you got the, you know what I'm saying, the bald head, glistening head, pause, Steve Harvey or whatever. But you know,
crazy. Listen. I just think she's just so out of his league, and it's just like he's trying to keep up with the Joneses for her, because he said, you know, she's out of his league. She's definitely out of Steve Harvey's league. Like,
wow.
Have you seen Marjorie?
Marjorie is bad, but she's an older woman too. She ain't like no young spring chicken.
It don't matter. That girl, she is beautiful. She is definitely out of Steve Lee. Now we'll talk about money and beauty match. So if you got the money, you can have a beautiful woman like that, as he does. But if you broke, it ain't gonna work, player. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So
we're gonna have to agree to disagree, because I've been with some well-to-do women with my pocket hurting, and I've been with some nice women with something in my pocket. So you can't always.
Women like Marjorie.
Some
No,
women,
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about women like Marjorie.
I told a story where I dated a multi-millionaires. Yeah, they lived in Potomac, Maryland.
But she had money.
She very well
Marjorie
could
ain't
have
got
been
no
on.
money.
Well.
Marjorie ain't got no money.
Well,
They in the country.
that's a fact. That's a fact. But some women are about the money. Some women really ain't. Some people want stability. Some women want stability. They're not so much really on or in your pocket. They just want to be covered. Provided. Cared for, protected. All all the whatever. But they're not necessarily trying to juice your pocket. But then there are some. You niggas.
The opposite of this is Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's it.
What you no, you can't switch that.
Beyonce is way out of Jay-Z's league. Let's be honest.
No,
let's
what?
be all the way.
Man.
Jay-Z, I love you, Jay-Z. And if you ever see this, you know what I'm saying? I'm with Brooklyn all day.
Hold on.
Baby,
she got
now you look kind of good when you had the fade. I wasn't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? I saw you. But this whole Basquiat thing he doing now, he look crazy. And Beyonce look crazy standing next to him.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
But she
has money. He has money.
But she bought his stock up. She bought his stock up. No matter how.
I don't think so.
He was a businessman. Man, shit.
I don't think so. Because he had been selling the rock and all that before she even got there. Matter of fact, she's a bobblehead. And you know how y'all men love them damn bobbleheads.
Allegedly behind.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. That's her.
Not allegedly. Beyonce is a whole bobblehead. I'm sorry. Y'all love them damn bobbleheads.
Come after her beehive. Don't come after Field.
Big Brooklyn.
No, but you got to understand.
But she's a powerhouse.
He recognized it. I got the flyest chick in the game wearing my chain. She could have been with anybody. She chose that. Now, I'm not saying when I say she upgraded him, I don't mean that she necessarily put more money in his pocket, but she put him in a different space as far as look. The fact that him above all these other people, R&B, rappers, et cetera, bagged the baddest chick in the game at the time, or whatever the case, or in a few people's opinions, upped his stock some. And then it also allowed him to walk into certain rooms that he couldn't necessarily walk into without getting looked at funny, even amongst our own black elite parties or whatever.
Right, because he a hood dude.
He has a business acumen, but he was still a little bit more street, a lot more street than he is now. He's a little bit more refined now than he used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know if they got a prenup or not, but if things was going on like they were saying it was going on, if she decided to leave, she probably would have crippled his pockets. She probably would have.
Well, he do got more money than her though. He does have more money than her.
She would have crippled
him. I don't know. Do billionaires go at it like that? It's just billion on top of billion. Man, I don't know. That seems strange, right?
What happens in corporate world and Wall Street is listen, the hood stuff we talk about, all this little bullshittery is nothing when it comes to the treacherousness of corporations and millionaires and billionaires when they want something.
Damn sure go missing.
Man, you think gangs be
damn sure go missing
on my territory. It gets real treacherous when you put somebody's other property they're trying to buy. Phil, why are you blaming women for black men's success? You missed the point of what I'm saying. Both of them had machines behind them. Both of them had money. Jay-Z might have at the time had more money then, or he might not have had more.
He always had more money than her. Always.
I don't know about it at the beginning. I don't know about it at the very beginning. Now, definitely.
Definitely at the beginning.
He didn't have Ace of Spade. He didn't have 40-40, I don't think, when they first got together. He didn't have.
When he sold Rockaway. I remember he sold Rockaway. He made all the millions of dollars.
That was only 20-something.
He's a businessman.
I get that, but I would love to see the statistics on where they were when they first got together. But I think she might have had a little bit more than him at the beginning, but he's definitely here. He's definitely here. But I'm not blaming no woman for no man's success. What I'm saying is, you can get with somebody that can take and elevate you to another level. And it ain't just in your pocket. It could be in stature. It could be in visibility. It could be in look. Think about you see a dude that you consider to be ugly with a bomb female, or vice versa. A handsome man that has a ugly woman on his side. Y'all be like, damn.
We
What
think, right, ladies? We think he either has money or the cucumber is enormous, right?
but it still upgrades. It kind of upgrades the person in the sight of people, and sometimes it garners more attention to the lesser person, or whatever the case may be, lesser looking or lesser whatever. And in the case of Jay-Z and Beyonce, they both are powerhouses. What's that song by Neo? We all good by ourselves, but we're forced when we're together. It's the same situation. He was a businessman. She's a businesswoman. He garnered a lot of money. She garnered a lot of money. They were both in entertainment together. Look how much more talk Jay-Z has gotten and Beyonce has gotten as a couple than separately. Now, when it comes to concert time, yeah, you get a lot of talk, but as a unit, the Jay and Beyonce movement is incredible. So no, I'm not blaming nobody. I'm saying, listen, people upgrade people in different ways. And it ain't just monetarily, but it could be in stature, in class, a lot of things.
I love y'all in the comments.
What they say.
They talk about family. Yeah.
Jay elevated her too. I'll say that. Jay
He definitely elevated her. What? What? See, when they don't talk about how Jay was a genius. Like once her father left, you remember how it was once her father left? Because her father was a machine. That was a machine. Then her father left and Jay took over.
Jay was influential in her leaving up under daddy's wing. That's a fact. I think that probably was the best thing that happened with that. He got her from out of daddy's control because daddy did some funny business practices or whatever the case may be over the years, allegedly. But I'll say it this way: let me even the kill. They upgraded each other because in different ways he looked out for her and brung her up, but in some ways she definitely brung him up. I don't know what the hell he going with this Basquiat look or whatever, but have that. She like it and love it. Then who are we to give a figgity about it at all? But when you got money like that, you can do what the figgity. He can take a razor. Yeah. He can take a razor and go down the middle of his head and see the stuff on the side.
And a new style.
And guess what? You gonna find some Bama. You gonna find some Bama somewhere that's gonna start rocking their hair like that. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, and don't get me wrong, I love them. I love Beyonce, but you know what I'm saying? When she not with Jay, she's straight with Donnie.
Keisha, I thought she was closer to being a billionaire herself, if not a billionaire. I thought Beyonce.
Nah, she's still a millionaire.
I thought she was like there, like right at the.
She close to it though. I guess after the concerts and stuff.
After the tour.
But he makes sure he hiring her though. He makes sure that. And they say he was making some new major deals. So I guess that's how he stay on top. You know what I'm saying? I like how he played the back and she played the front. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a beautiful thing. And they're able to switch because Jay-Z get a mic in his hand and it's amazing. Like, I love that. I'm always be a Jay-Z fan.
And at this stage of the game with him, he doesn't have to drop another album if he ever wanted to.
Ever.
He can take some of his money and parlay it into real estate, parlay it into other business ventures that can garner multi-million-dollar bills and in some instances billion-dollar deals. So he's at a level now that the money he's making can compound itself if done right. And I think he has an excellent think tank around him. Whoever he goes to for advice or sound mind advice, whatever, too, is hella dope. Because they helped him, they've helped him jump in at the right moments on some good situations or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. And Quiet has kept, there's other people that are doing it on the low too. And I like to see that. I like to see us all prosper. That's a fact. They are a billionaire together. Rihanna is a billionaire. That's a fact.
Yeah. And I'm glad he didn't really, because, at one point in time, how they said, Rihanna was saying that, got the millionaire in the back of my car and all that. I don't think Rihanna would have did well being with Jay-Z. I think she'd have been a lot less edgier, You get what I'm saying?
You mean
So
being
I'm glad that didn't work.
you talking about being with Jay-Z as a couple?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I remember it was talks that because the first person that Beyonce was suspect of was Rihanna, wasn't it Rihanna? And then she put out the
that I
little
don't
song.
listen.
And
I've been accused of liking and wanting to be with and being with this person, that person, and the next
me
person.
too.
And
Me too.
it don't even be like that. It don't even be that. So
I'm in love with my cucumber. That's it.
You hold on. What? What the figure did you say? You said what about the cucumber?
Me and my cucumber, we are in a serious love affair.
She in love with the cucumber. She in love with the cucumber. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, like like. But I mean, I really think like when we talk about Marjorie, I think Marjorie should is entitled to a couple of millions.
If she cheats, she ain't entitled to a pot to piss in. You leave while you can.
She been with him too long.
It don't matter if she cheated. I'm trying to tell you.
And she could have really had a real nice looking man and been, I mean, don't get me wrong, they take trips and stuff, but they trips look boring.
Whose fault is that though? Whose fault is that?
He make it. I mean, yeah, she could have took him because she definitely got mind control over him. You know what I'm saying? But
I'm just saying, you said she could have been with some other type of dude. Or whose fault
somebody
is that?
exciting,
No, I'm just saying,
sitting in the house all
I'm just
day.
saying, whose fault was that she didn't know? She chose him. She chose him. I love you. Whether it was for the right reason or for the wrong reason, whether it was for a look or whether it was for love, she chose the. You know what I'm saying? But
she chose the bag. You know that good.
I know that, but within a choice, within a choice though, if she decided to step outside of that marriage, there's not too many courts of law that's going to side with her when it comes to compensatory.
Unless the judge is a man, right?
Men or woman. I don't think it's too many. No, I don't think it's too many judges because of the way the law is written and a lot of is going to side with her when that. But he refuted it and said that's not it. So if that's not it,
he says
that's not it. But if that is it and divorce comes out of it, I don't think she's gonna get Nathan out of it.
I think she's gonna get something.
Dev Lee, you bugging. I know you bugging, right, Dev Lee? She said, I thought, allegedly, she's saying it's not me. She said, I thought he cheated with the chef.
It was the cook and the bodyguard.
No, she's saying, I thought he cheated, not she cheated. He cheated.
He cheated?
Hold up, Mo.
Well, I mean, Hollywood, so we don't know, but he like women, I guess. If he don't, we'll never know about it.
Keisha Hall, I be minding my business, trying to stay out the way, Keisha Hall. That's all.
But with that much money, you can slide into whoever you want to at this point.
Pause.
I'm just saying, everybody for pay.
Oh, the chef is a
woman.
The chef is a woman. I thought the chef was a man.
The chef is a man because it was Marjorie. The chef was like an older man though.
Allegedly, huh?
Oh yeah. Allegedly.
I don't know what.
Maybe I saw the wrong picture, but the bodyguard looked
like he a fake ass stripper. A gay stripper, he's sitting on that line or whatever. I said, I said Marjorie then gave him some punani twani. Marjorie then gave that man.
The bodyguard looked good. I'm sorry, the bodyguard looked all right. I get it. I guess she got it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good.
You want us to hook you up so you can put that cucumber down?
Yeah. When I saw him, I was like, "Oh, I get it. Steve,
now y'all bugging in the comments. Chef used to be a man.
Yeah, like that. The chef uses what?
Yeah. I'm just saying. Listen, people fall out of what they consider love all the time. They don't work out in marriage or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
In the best case scenario, two grown ass adults can sit down and amicably iron out, either working it out, and if not, the separation and or divorce, and then work out something that's reasonable for both sides or whatever the case may be. In other cases, the woman said, no, I want half of it, and there are laws and statutes that support that in some states or whatever, just as well as there are laws and statutes that support if you found where you have committed adultery, infidelity, then you're gonna be asked out when it comes to spousal support. You're gonna be asked out when it comes to was it alimony. You're gonna be asked out
Yeah,
when it comes
everything.
to
That's
other.
crazy. It's like a waste. A waste of all them years.
But why do that then? Why not? Why cheat? Why not step away from it and have all the ding ding or punani twani you want? Why not?
That's true, because I'm not giving my bag for no cucumber. They lost their damn mind. And I love the cucumber, but damn that. You know what I'm saying? That's a big bag she fumbled. If she, allegedly, it's a real big bag and she don't get nothing. But I'm pretty sure to do that, she probably understood. You know what I'm saying? That it was something to get up out of that, regardless of what she did. She probably she not no dummy. She been in the street, all that. I'm pretty sure she know what's up. If that's what she did.
And quiet as kept, she was tied to some gangster individual or two.
Her ex-husband was a pimp and a gangster. So he went to jail.
You don't know what you don't know, and man. Hollywood is Hollywood in a lot of different ways.
Rich.
And you don't know. You don't know what type of game, what type of time people on. Y'all think this internet, y'all think IG and all this stuff is kind of off the hook with people doing this and portraying themselves as this and playing different games. Look at Hollywood is about 100 times worse.
Yes.
Offline, not even what you see online, but offline. Man, it's a lot. Yes. She in love with the cocoa. She in love with the cucumber. I think you better let it go. Let it go.
I might be letting it go soon. I had a good weekend. I might be letting it go soon.
No.
We gonna say that one for the love.
Nah, I'm back outside. I ain't looking for no situation. Now you talking about you might let that cucumber go for what? Found you one.
It might be a replacement.
Look, see how quickly the tide turns, the tables change, the tables turn. Somebody then put a glint in their eye. Oh, evolution ain't no mountain, ain't no sea. She went to the club and found a D monkey.
Yeah, you know what I feel that even though I've been in the house for 6-7 months, I still got it, Phil. And I got a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. You know what I'm saying?
How much fun did you have, Evolution? How much fun did you have, Evolution?
Oh, if I don't have another weekend like that, I'm still going to be happy.
Did you give up yourself? Did you give up yourself?
Did I give up myself?
Give up.
No, I didn't give up myself. I gave a lot of joy and partying and having fun.
I'm talking
about the prospects are amazing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking maybe you had, had a situation.
Nah, I'm still holding my cucumber, but I ain't gonna be holding that for too much longer. Trust that. I'll be holding something. It ain't gonna be that cucumber.
Damn right. Hey, Keisha, that's a fact. Then I'm guessing Instagram is insta weird too, then, because there's a lot of tea on these IG streets. That part.
It's the weird, yes. Even the way they talked about the shooting on the internet was so cold and callous. I was just like, damn, like y'all some monsters on IG.
Well, you got to understand, right? And I'm gonna keep it funky and thorough and 100. Coming from where I come from and dealing with so much death, I've had so many homies, friends, associates, and enemies that have passed on or whatever. It makes you cold a little bit. It makes your response kind of nonchalant sometimes, unless it like somebody close or whatever, or that you really rock with. They can be like, "Oh, they died. Oh, all right. Oh, for real. Oh, shit." And that's an ugly state of mind, an ugly place to be. So you imagine putting that in front of the internet where you got people that really don't care a lot about themselves and some of the things they already do and how they think, or you got people that are like masking themselves. And so you get a lot of the weird energy that comes behind the stories, because a lot of stories that you would think would garner full support, full sympathy, empathy, will pull out the worst in people, because they'll say all kinds of bullshittery and F shit, and be heartless. Let you lose a family member. Every comment that's under your thing should be like prayer, support, condolences.
Right.
Oh man, I'm sad, I'm mourning with you, whatever the case may be. But you'll find some sucker, some dummy, some stupid troll, not a troll, but a stupid troll, some heartless individual that will say some little slick shit under your shit to get under your whether they disliked you for real or they just chose that moment to be ignorant. And the internet just opens the floodgate for all that bullshittery, let alone, what goes on in real life. That's a fact. Mr. Rich said he about to put in a candle order.
Yeah.
Keisha Hall said, did you deliver any more candles?
It's gonna be a lot of candle delivering soon.
Did you visit Brother Mo with some more candles?
Mo is going through something, so I don't want to mess up Mo life.
That ain't got now. You don't want that. Look,
I want.
He probably in here somewhere. He probably in here somewhere. So you don't want to call him up like Candyman.
I could be the joy he need though, but you gotta let him process. You know what I'm saying?
Joy and pain, like sunshine and rain.
Hey.
They said your candle business about to go up.
Hey, is it? Yes, it is.
Hey, Night Rider, you a fool for that. He said, since we're preoccupied with vegetables, I'm going to share some recipes using produce.
Make sure you got those big cucumbers in there.
Hold on.
Not
Pause.
the little ones.
Pause. Well, why don't you go all the way to a zucchini then? Why don't you?
Hey,
look,
don't threaten me with a good time now.
If I ever sent you putting a
I play with those for fun.
If I ever seen you or saw you, but seen you put a zucchini in your mouth, girl, Lord.
Is that a challenge?
I will officially be your manager. We're gonna start an OnlyFans and get you popping. Because if you get it, I want in on that money. You feel me? The paper. You feel me?
I gotta do it now before I get my veneers. Won't be able to do nothing after that.
You say knock all them out. Bling, bling, bling. Look, Mr. Wilson said, Rich said, upgrade, damn it, eggplant. God damn it. Yeah, I'm trying to have her my paws blown up like Dizzy Gillespie. If y'all don't know who that is, do your Googles. Do your Googles. Look, Wilson said, do it. I want to see. Mr. Rich said, I'm your cameraman. Damn it.
He is a cameraman.
Yeah.
Professionally. Yeah. Yeah.
And look, I only want 20% the normal manager rate. I just want 10%. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I'm gonna drive the traffic. You just do what you do. Listen.
You gotta enjoy this life. And I still got them penis candles if y'all need them. I would suggest putting them in your mouth, but
pause.
Work it out. You know what I'm saying? You can lather up with them though. They massage you. It's massage you.
The conversation just spiraled down here.
Yeah, we about to go about our day, y'all.
Listen, you can have at it with your lathered up pee-wee candles
massage,
and all that. You can lather yourself up. You keep you and them damn pee-wee candles away from me.
I'm about to debut my candles. I already told you, Phil. I'm getting my table in a couple more days, and I'm gonna just show y'all what I do. Y'all say get ready to buy these candles, y'all.
You gonna be outside with your table. You gonna have a bunch of just sitting up around the table. And guess what? You can lather up in them too. Well, give me 5 of them. Give me 10 of them. Listen, pause. Have at it.
Yeah. I'm working on some other shapes and stuff like that too. So I'm gonna definitely keep y'all posted on that.
I don't know who the hell is him, and I don't know who the wife is. I'm single. I don't have no wife. Stop it. Leave me
We single
alone.
committee. You have more fun when you're single, though. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, I'm having the time of my damn life. But
But you already talking about getting locked down. Clink, clink. It sound like.
I had some really great prospects. You know what I'm saying? That supposedly have been looking at me for a while. So, that show you when you're in a relationship, you just, straight, you ain't looking at nothing else. But when them eyes get open, Lord Jesus, yes. Oh yeah, Keisha, I ain't getting it. Not the king, not the no,
Man,
not the
them joints he
damn
got,
teeth
them joints is
that he
super
got.
chiclets.
Crazy.
Them joints is
Hell
super chiclet.
yes, hell no.
And he probably paid for them on his own too. How old is King?
Yeah, because T.I. I
How,
don't think it didn't seem like he knew anything about him, but they
how
was
old is it?
huge.
How old is he now?
It's let me see, I can find out. Because yeah, they
Is he
were
18
huge.
yet? Is he 18 yet?
He should be, right? Let me see.
I think he should be about 18 now. You know who's dope though? You know who's dope? Damani. T.I. son Damani.
Oh, he rap?
Man, Dewey.
Oh, I didn't know he rap. He
He's
like a Common type of rapper,
like
right?
Common, Kendrick,
Yeah.
J. Cole, Chance the Rapper. He's in that lane right there. And
I'm
dope.
gonna look into that.
He's dope. If y'all have not heard T.I.'s son's music, Damani, y'all need to look into him on IG and all of your streaming platforms. That young brother is gonna be, I think, bigger than his father.
That's something. I hope so, because he's a nice little kid, but they never really paid no attention to him.
That. I'm saying that, huh?
Yeah, he was a nice little kid, but they never paid any attention to him because I don't think he have no talent. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't got no talent. He just weird looking. Well, not weird looking. But he a weird kid. Wavy. He was bad as hell. He's bad.
That's the problem, child. That he
was the problem child.
Kids, yeah. When you got multiple kids, one of your children is always the one. That's their one. Damani is definitely fine. Damani is like that. I said it. Big Phil.
Really? I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna
August 28th, 2023. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. That's a fact of mundo.
that's that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get them. You know the funny thing is they gotta make them special for me because my gap is not big enough to put another tooth in. So I gotta get them especially
put
made.
Another tooth. Now see, this is my thing too. Yeah, this is my thing. I ain't mean to cut your wisdom, your thought off. Why do everybody that get veneers or get your crowns and veneers, why they don't keep their signature? Why they don't keep the gap? Why?
That's why I'm getting them. I don't like the gap.
Oh.
Even though the gap tell men a lot of men know a lot about me because of the gap.
If I was to get veneers ever, I would. If they couldn't keep my gap, I don't want it. I don't want it because my gap is charismatic. You hear me? It's part of the big Philism. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I got this little crooked joint right here. They can go ahead and cap that up, but other than that,
my teeth too far apart though. Like, but they say always I have baby teeth.
You putting them big ass cucumbers in your mouth. Pause. I can see why. Look.
I'm gonna have to ask the doctor, like, doctor, this is gonna stop me from. But yeah, I'm ready to go ahead, like, and get those. I pay whatever for them. It don't even matter. I just want. That's one of the things. I'm just like, you know what? Fix whatever, Fix it now. You know what I'm saying?
How come you don't get braces or the Invisaligns or whatever like that?
Because they painful. I don't want none of that.
What about Invisaligns?
They painful too. They braces. Ain't Invisalign
No,
braces?
Invisaligns are not Invisalign. Yeah, the ones that's like mouthpieces. You wear them a certain part of the day. They fit over your teeth. They clear, and you can wear them while you Okay, when I get back.
I'm too old for that. Okay. I just want to fix them one time thing, and I go about my business. I don't know. It's a lot.
Hey, music for
nobody want me to do it.
Who you talking to? You talking to Evolution? You talking to me? What you talking?
Who is that?
Rich say he on your gap though. He said I love a good gap.
Oh, you like that? Okay.
She do, girl, you knock me out.
Harry, I'm a DM you, Harry, because I thought about you for a minute. So
Harry,
if you free, Harry, we can talk.
Harry, what's goody, Harry? Salute. It's still like braces feel. My son said they get tight. Oh, really? Oh, I never
They
knew that.
hurt. Them damn things
I ain't
hurt.
know that. I
Yeah,
ain't know that.
hell no. I
Welcome
don't want
to our
none of that.
D segment of the show. Listen, if I
Yeah.
was to ever get veneers, they gonna have to custom make them because y'all not giving me no big ass chicklets that cover my little gap up. I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Listen, I got to have my gap.
And the funny thing is, I'm probably always gonna be smiling. You know, I smile a lot now. Wait till I get those. What? What?
Listen,
And I'm gonna smile wide with my head all the way back, so y'all can see all the good dental work that I got. Y'all can see all the way up to my
you see,
tonsils.
like
I want y'all to see all the way back there. You know what I'm saying? I got this thick neck for nothing.
pause. That sounds hella crazy. Hey fellas, she said she got that thick neck for something. I don't know what she talking. I'll let her tell that one. But she said it. I didn't.
Necks like these don't choke.
Next
I'm
like them
sorry.
don't choke. When that thing go down. Damn it. Damn it.
Hey. Yeah.
Not the thick nizzle. Not the thick nizzle. So the PJ party barbecue together is not. No, it's still a go. It's still a go, Keisha. It just might not be a summer thing because summer's about over, obviously. But I think I might pull it all into like some kind of mansion thing or whatever. There was, like I said, there was a lot of red tape I found out with trying to do it where I wanted to do it at. And I felt as though the part of Rock Creek Park I wanted to do it in was perfect because it provided free parking, a lot of free space for however many people wanted to come in town to do it, you know what I'm saying? And really, have at it, have a good time. It was restroom situations there. You wouldn't have to get no porta potties or nothing like that. So it was an all in one inclusive thing. But then certain spots they had a waiting list for years. The other spots they were booked up for years, and some it was a lot of bullshittery. So that's what postponed that or whatever. So don't think that I slept on it or wasn't thinking or didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it because I'm gonna pull something together, and I think I want to make it a whole weekend experience as opposed to just a 1 day situation. So that people when they come to town they can enjoy DC a little bit or the DC area, deal with the functions and have a good time too. Wade,
So let
you
me
say
ask
you're
you
coming to
something. Are
DC
you
for a
doing
mansion
like
party?
you doing like rooms or like can you bring a +1 or
Whatever you want.
okay?
You grown. You can bring a plus 12 if you want. Listen, I don't give a figure. Listen, but the key is just so we can have an offline meet and greet, have a good time. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that really want to meet people for the first time. You know what I'm saying? So that would be a dope situation. Plus, make it fun, eventful. Maybe do live podcasts, live shows right there from what you call it. There's enough people surrounding this whole situation. They have their own shows. They can do segments and stuff like that. Hell, do some grown up dodgeball or kickball or something. All kinds of little fun shit. You know what I'm saying? And just have fun. Make it memorable.
Yeah, that's
That
what's
part.
up.
Soon and very soon. Soon and very soon, Keisha. I promise that. I put my
Make it like
promise
a
behind
Winter
it.
Wonderland theme or something.
I ain't trying to have that damn cold. I ain't trying. I'm trying to have it where we got some nice outfits and maybe but I don't know. Cold. You really ain't trying to be outside of that. Look, you like, man, listen, it's too cold.
Or like a ski trip or something. Y'all like snow?
Ski trip.
No? Like a ski trip or
let me ask y'all, what about a group cruise?
No water, please, no water.
Now you scared. Now you all got all this gangster. I'm from Brooklyn, big Brooklyn, big.
Nah, I got a big motion sickness thing. Yeah, it's like really bad. Y'all would be calling ambulance.
So how you do all this freaky stuff in the bed and you got motion sickness?
What?
It's a lot of motion.
Because the bed is my playground. I got that. The ocean, the pool is usually mine.
God damn it. Might be his
You're so right up into that, man.
Keisha Hall, time to go night night. Keisha Hall, time to go night night. Okay, Rich. Yeah, because the reason why I brought up group cruises, because you can actually, even within a cruise that's already set, you can set up personal experiences for groups within the biggest scope of a cruise ship, where you can have dance, like cordon off like an event hall or dance room within the cruise ship to throw parties and events or whatever. People do it all the time.
I can't do the water, y'all. I know y'all saying cruise. I can't do the water.
You ain't got to step outside to see the water. You can stay inside the whole time.
I'm serious. Y'all will be taking me to the hospital. I have got on the train and passed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do no motion.
Going over water?
No, motion. I passed straight out. Wow. I don't know what it is. I got a sickness.
What about driving?
But I ain't stopping y'all fun. Y'all can always hit me up on Instagram.
Driving? What about driving like long distances?
Now driving, I have to be driving. If I'm in the passenger seat in the back,
it is a different feeling.
Sick as a dog.
It is a different feeling. It definitely is. That's a fact.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry, y'all. But if y'all want to do it, I'm not gonna stop y'all progress. So whatever feel want to do, I can support y'all from my house. You know what I'm saying?
Dramamine. I've heard it. I heard that before. That kind of helps.
Dramamine gives you ulcers. I was in the hospital for 2 months.
Really?
I was taking Dramamine every day to do my job, and it was eating the lining of my stomach out. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Long story, but that's
don't start it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all can't do it.
Hey, Night Rider, stop the bullshittery. J-Man, stop the bullshittery. Dance, don't come in here with that bullshittery. We chilling, I'm chilling. You feel me? She said, so wait, how do you travel? So you don't take flights then, do you?
I've taken one, but I had to take that flight because my mother had a blood pressure issue, so I had to talk to her the whole time. I was focused on.
So it didn't bother you? That didn't bother you at all?
I was sick as a dog, but my mother was first priority. I was throwing up everywhere. It was bad.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, a flight will be what, an hour or two? I probably
it all depends.
For an hour or two.
If you go to Vegas, that's about a 5-hour flight. California, 4 or 5 hours.
I guess they would have to knock me out or something, right? I don't know. I'm sick. Like I just can't do the motion. I don't remember the plane. I remember being sick, right? But I don't remember being as sick as when I was like on the train. Your
man can't take your ass to the Bahamas or nothing. God damn it!
You have to knock me out, I guess. Like Mr. T, I guess. Because if I unless I have to go to sleep, maybe. Which I think maybe I need to go to sleep. Because if you and Mr. T, when he wasn't awake, he could go everywhere. When I'm awake, that's when I feel bad.
Oh, from off of the 18, yeah, that's.
Remember how that was? I never tried that, but that may be it.
Keisha Hall said, "Is it vertigo?" And then Harry said it might be anxiety.
They got a name for it. All right, look it up. They got a name for it though, but it's like severe though. That's how I'm like, really? I was hoping y'all ain't say water because I can't do water. I wish I could. I can't do water. Now I may get on the plane for y'all though. I may get on the plane for y'all. I'll just maybe take a melatonin or Ambien. I got Ambien too. I take an Ambien and maybe knock myself out. You know what I'm saying? But that means I got to bring some people with me though. But yeah. What?
You saw that shit. That's why
I'm talking about sleep, y'all. Sleep.
Look. Couldn't take you to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. You got to go by way of road trip. Like, girl, let's get in the car. We going to Florida.
I drive, yeah.
We going to Mexico, but we driving.
I drove to like the farthest I think I've ever gone driving is North Carolina. I drove to North Carolina at one point in time. And I would need an. You
Harry
said
is bugging. He said, take 3 Ambiens and sniff that cocoa. The cocoa would keep her back up, wouldn't it? The cocoa would bring her back up, though, wouldn't it?
Because the Ambien knocks you the hell out. The Ambien knocks me out. Like, what?
Really?
Yeah, I take Ambien. Well, I started taking it.
They said
because if not, I'd be up all the time. You said? Oh, it's an E&J. Oh, maybe I have to be drunk. I don't know. But if you don't like motion and you drink, doesn't it come back up a lot? Just
now that's a good question.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, see,
the train makes you sick. The train makes you sick.
It makes you sick. I'll be sick as a dog. Like, and I did that for years, but I was just like, I can't do it no more. It literally landed me in the hospital.
Shay Love said, I will ride with you. We can be scared together. Girl, let's go live. Hey,
we can do it, Shaw. You already know. Shaw, like what I says, we could do it.
Yeah. Some good weed, you will eat and sleep. Look, Daz would say that.
Right? Hey, what's up, Daz? I'm about 4 hours, I think. About 3-4 hours, though.
Yeah, how would you like if we did the thing? How would you would drive down, right? If we did the
like for DC, I drive down. I drive down. I have a well, I like luxury cars, so I rent out luxury cars and I just go wherever I gotta go. I don't never drive my car. I ain't putting that miles in my car.
DOE, though I am ignoring y'all because y'all are bugging. Y'all are bugging.
Yeah, like
yeah.
So I would drive. It would be worth it. I would drive to come see y'all, but we gonna party. If I come, we turning up. It's no dull moment nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We turning up. I'm a firecracker. You know what I'm saying?
Sound good. It's probably gonna be shy as hell.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. Like, evolution don't do shy. I'm gonna come with a cucumber and a Corona in the other hand. I'll say, take your pick.
If you was to do that ever, I'd be no more good. I'd be like, what the figure is going on here?
I'll bedazzle one and put my name on it.
Bedazzle a cucumber? Now that's outrageous. That is outrageous. You hear me? That'd be dope. Friendsgiving. That'd be dope.
Yeah. Hey.
That part, y'all, you must know I was about to wrap it up. Y'all was talking about me in my 10 minutes early. Y'all was talking about my 10 minutes early. Dad. Y'all happy today? Is HR happy? I wish the hell I would ever be put on a damn Speedo. I don't care if I was cut up like a bag of dope. I ain't wearing no goddamn Speedo. What y'all think this is? Pumps in a bump?
It sure is, DOE.
Listen, it's been another wonderful show. Ladies and gentlemen, Evolution, where you going be, y'all.
Y'all will see me. This is the first week that I am going to start doing lives every day. So y'all gonna see me every day. I'm gonna do a different live with a different theme. And I'm gonna do 2 Word to Women lives this week. Y'all just gonna see me. I'm going back to my reels and I'm really gonna do it this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump a little bit out the box. Y'all gonna see it, but it's me. You know what I'm saying? As far as the YouTube thing, still trying to figure that out, but I definitely see y'all on these Instagram streets. Definitely.
That part there. And y'all know I'm going to be around like tires. I'm going to be more accessible, more visible on these IG streets. I've been taking care of some BI, moving around like tires. Y'all already know, but your boy is in the building. Listen, we had some fun on the live last night on my backup page. I'm going to be doing more interesting lives with topics and situations as well. For those new to this situation, which I don't know anybody that's new, I'm Big Phil Speaks on IG and any platform. Evolution Brooklyn is Evolution Brooklyn on IG and anything else. Y'all know what I like to say. Listen, good morning, Bad Wilson. Smile, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. I'm tired as a mug, ladies and gentlemen. More importantly, love on somebody. on purpose, with purpose. And for all you hating ass knockers, I'm not anti you, I'm pro me with the emphasis on building we. Let that marinate in that thick ass melon. Till the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, I holler, she gon' holler, we gon' holler. Harry! What's goody like tomorrow? We about this summer, man. Yeah, dig.